It's about time they put a crosswalk there. Makes me wonder why they didn't do it way sooner. Almost looks like a piece of broccoli. It's mostly wacky stuff I read today though. I guess the first one about this Amazon blimp. You can see like in this video, you have this blimp going by with the Amazon logo, and then out of nowhere, all this drone starts coming out of it. I guess it's supposed to be delivery drones, and this is basically freaking a lot of people out. They're saying, wow, like that's actually real. Probably makes them think it's Independence Day or something, huh? But it is indeed fake. It was just somebody creating it. I believe he used things like a 3D camera and all that and then edited it in afterwards. It's just funny how quick people are to assume something is real. Like for this, my first thought was, no, it's gotta be fake, just look at it. Almost makes me wonder if it's just because it has to deal with the topic of drone, people are more inclined to believe it. Like they want to believe it, kind of like all those fake crash videos and stuff like that make absolutely no sense, like in reality. Funny enough too, for myself when I watched it, I actually thought it was cool. They actually have something like that, just from a tech point of view. I don't know why people immediately are afraid of it. And this has to be one of the strangest stories I've ever read. It had to deal with two people who sounded like they consented each other to shoot one another with bullets, like a real gun and bullets, except they were wearing vests, and because of that, they were charged for it. It says here, affidavit, 2 Arkansas men don bullet-resistant vests shoot each other. A tall tale about protecting an asset turned out to be a yarn involving 2 men who donned a bullet-resistant vest and shot at each other, according to a probable cause affidavit. It says the 2 were arrested Monday in connection with aggravated assault. They were released on citation from the Benton County Jail on Tuesday morning. I've never worn a bulletproof vest and got shot at, but I would imagine even with that protection, just the force of the bullet would probably cause some kind of, I guess, damage. Just like I would say, if you're wearing a headgear or body gear, if someone hits you really hard enough, you'll still get some kind of impact. So that's where everything started to unfold. And when he got it checked out, I suppose, he tried to lie about it, saying like it was something else just to protect his friend. He said Ferris told deputy he had been shot 6 times, once in the chest and 5 times in the back while protecting a man he called, quote, his asset, according to the affidavit. But the wife, I guess, knew the truth. It said she said her husband was on deck of their house in Rogers. She said Ferris was drinking with Hicks, their neighbor, when she heard a gunshot. She went outside and saw her husband and a mark on his chest, according to the affidavit. He later complained about the injury and she told him to go to the hospital, according to the affidavit. Ferris admitted he made up the story because he didn't want to get Hicks into trouble, according to the affidavit. Ferris said he and Hicks had been on deck drinking. Ferris was wearing a bullet-resistant vest. He told Hicks to shoot him, according to the affidavit. Hicks shot Ferris in the chest 1 time with a .22 caliber semi-automatic rifle. The bullet hit the top left corner of Ferris' chest. He said it hurt. I guess when they reversed it, it said Hicks then put on the vest. Ferris said he was angry about getting shot and he unloaded the clip with the remaining 5 rounds into Hicks' back, according to the affidavit. None of the rounds penetrated the vest, according to the affidavit. So many weird things about that. I guess first off, who thinks it's a good idea to shoot each other, even with like a vest and all that? Although it does say they were drunk, so I guess that explains it. Another thing I'm thinking about is they technically consented each other to do it, but I guess when it comes to shooting people, you can't exactly consent one another for that, huh? Man, if you just want to shoot each other, go into like a VR video game or something like that, that's a little too dangerous, huh? Alright, see you guys later.